All right, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at another product from a company that I like a lot. DIY Detail Incredible Suds version 2. Now you guys know I've had version 1 around for a long time. It's been my favorite everyday soap, and I'm anxious to try out version 2. Now what are the differences between version 1 and version 2? Version 1 was a little bit thicker, so this is going to be a thinner formula. It's going to make pouring into the foam cannon and dealing with just a little easier. Also, it's supposed to be a little slicker, which is going to be a little bit more lubrication on the paint, clean a little bit better. It's just going to be all the obvious things that you would want in a next generation from a soap, from all the feedback they've got and other things. So I'm kind of really excited to try this out. I'm hoping that it's going to produce some good foam too. I'm a big fan of big foam. I like when the thick foam goes on because here in Hawaii it's really hot, and the longer the foam can hang on, I can make my way around the car. If it's too thin and watery and it runs off, by the time I get around the car, it's already drying on the paint. So I kind of enjoy thick foam, and I'm pretty excited to say I think that this is going to do it. Without any further delay, let's get out there. The Model Y's been sitting there with dirt just baked on it. It's almost embarrassingly dirty. It's gonna be a nice little test, and I kind of want to get the car cleaned up anyway. So let's get out there and get this thing cleaned up. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start by putting, I would like to let's put an ounce in to see how it goes. Somewhere around there, and yeah, that is considerably thinner. I like that. And let's pour it into the foam cannon. Now you can always go back and forth a few times to get all of it out of here. Shake it up a little bit. And that's enough for me. We'll put the rest in the wash bucket. All right, let's get out there and make this happen. And we'll be putting an ounce in the wash bucket also. And with this one, you might as well just go ahead and throw that in there and let all that soap get off. And today we're also going to be using the incredible wash mitt from DIY Detail too. I like this. This is nice and plush. It goes on your hand like a normal mitt. I prefer to just hold it in my hand like this and use it, but this is going to be cool too. Check this out. Plenty. And man, as you can see, this thing is filthy. So this is gonna be a good test. Let's spray some foam on there. Yeah, right off the bat, that's some nice, thick, clingy foam. I'm digging that a lot. You can see it here starting to run down, dragging that dirt with it. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. So my plan is to foam the whole car, let it kind of drag itself down. We'll spray it off, and then we'll come back and foam and do a contact wash. Let's keep rocking. We'll leave that on there long enough to do its job, just to drag all that big stuff off so that we can start working towards a contact wash here. Rinses off really easy. That's a good thing. Now keep in mind, this isn't a touchless wash soap. If we wanted to actually do a touchless wash, we would step up the pH and take a little bit more aggressive action. This is an everyday car soap, so it's safe, it's pH balanced. So I'm not expecting it to like be sparkling clean with a foam and a rinse. We're gonna need that contact wash for sure. Now I'm using non-deionized water here, so I'm not gonna let this dry on the paint, but I feel like it did a pretty darn good job getting the big stuff off. Now we're just down to that baked on film. That's gonna require some agitation from the wash mitt. Let's get it foamed up again, and then we'll do a contact wash. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to get into detail about how to wash a car. I do have all that over on my website and plenty of videos about it. A lot of good information out there, but I'd prefer you watch mine. Yeah, the mitt feels good in the hand. The soap feels nice and slick on the paint. I'm excited about it. Try to do straight lines. I don't want to be doing this sort of thing and swirling the living crap out of it. Okay, get that wash mitt nice and foamed up from the bucket. And now we'll start with the higher portion of the side panels. Come at it with even more foam, more soap. Keep it nice and lubricated up. Starting with the cleaner part of the vehicle and working our way down towards the dirty part so we're not dragging dirt all over the car. Saving that bottom foot or two for last, because that's always the dirtiest. And it just seems like a bottomless pit of good suds coming out of that bucket, which I like. Now we'll get the dirtiest part of the car. That way we're not dragging it all over the door. I'll probably do a mid flip. You can see, look how dirty that is. Wow. That's why I'm still a fan of dipping it into that rinse bucket, because look, I get it back. It looks great again. Can just get ready to go. Now we've hit it with the contact wash. Let's see what we got underneath. So what was my thought with the DIY Details version 2 Incredible Suds? I thought it delivered everything that they promised that it did. It was thinner, it was slicker, it cleaned well, it rinsed off perfectly. I thought it was a great soap. I'm looking forward to using it a lot more. I used the Incredible Suds mitt too, and this thing worked amazing. As soon as I wet it, it got really plush and soft. It just glided across the car perfectly. Look, there's still tons of, this is like a half an hour later, there's still suds in the bucket. So you're not gonna have any problem with the foam, that's for sure. So if you want a good soap, this is my go-to everyday car soap. You're gonna be super happy with it. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, that's some good stuff right there, yeah.